Hey everyone, I'm with Aaron, our property manager at Laing+Simmons, Rosebery. Aaron, tell us why landlords should consider tenants that have pets.
So basically one of the biggest things we do here a lot is owners saying, well, I don't really want to consider a pet. And when you ask why, it's just simple things like perhaps, what happens if they dig up the garden? What happens if they put, holes in the garden, in the grass, and all that kind of stuff, which we completely understand, is something to be a bit cautious of. However, the way that we look at that is if you decide definitely no pets at all, you're literally almost ruling out half your market. Because in this day and age, almost all families have pets. Executive couples or perhaps a single person usually have a companion of some type, might be a dog, cat, whatever it may be. There are so many things in place in a real estate firm, for example, your pet clause, that actually cover those kind of things that happen. So if there is damage to a garden, if there is scratches on the floor, the tenant is completely aware they need to have that rectified prior to them exiting the property, or it'll be taken from their bond. And they do sign that waiver before they do begin their lease. I think one of the best things to do is perhaps say you're open to pets and then on application and see what that pet is, because that pet could be just simply a small lap dog versus a Great Dane in an apartment. You're obviously going to say no to a Great Dane in an apartment, but you might be a bit more, happy to go with that lap dog. We'll do a bit of a case study. So a couple of years ago I had a property, lovely place it really was, and it had the carpets and things, so I do understand a bit concerned about perhaps the dog going to the bathroom on the carpet. However, completely being subjective no to having pets, unfortunately majority of those applications did have a pet of some description. That then saw the property vacant for a further 6 weeks, simply from the no of having a pet. Once we then finally said, okay, we're open to looking at what pet may be coming in, the property was leased within 2 weeks after that. So it gives you a bit of an idea of what's going on there. And I guess from our perspective, the way that we see things, an adult, such as you and I, having a red wine one night could do the same thing, spill it on the carpet and cause a bit of damage. A toddler, a baby, anyone could do the same amount of damage. And to be quite honest with you, over 6 years I've been doing this role, I haven't really had big issues with pets. Anything is possible, but that's why, once again, encourage your routine inspections, so that way you're keeping track and keeping it clean. If there are any damages, it's rectified early as opposed to the end of your lease.
Also, you actually have to look at me like we're having a conversation. I know you love the camera, but this is all
about a really rude lady.
So, neat and clean, neat and clean.
Neat and clean, neat and clean the whole way down.
We're like this.